my friends, welcome back for today's shave, which we'll be using, that's not in the can, but we'll be using fine platinum. The reason I'm showing you the bottle is because this never came in a tub. This is the old school, smaller puck. She lost interest in me, which I like real well. It's close that. She wanted to be up in the window, but draft is right on my back. This is inspired by Creed Aventus, and it's a terrific soap. The triple milled soap was said to be made by the same soap people that made tobacco at the time, and that's a terrific soap too. Anyway, it lathers wonderfully in just, I don't know how many seconds we've loaded here, 15 maybe. That's going to be plenty to make a terrific, wonderful lather. Good stuff. I think that's why the cat left. She figured I'm in good hands if I'm using fine soap. Our razor today, following on my praises of single-edge type razors like my feather or AC class, things like the Black and Vector, and my Limey Batman, the SS or ACSS. I've got today another ACSS class razor, but this is a knockoff. This is a Kai Captain clone in blue. These are widely available and can provide just as good a shave as the real deal, but you know, I have both, so might as well use them. I like, and we've talked about it a little bit, I like this kind of a blade, the injector or AC blades, because they're a little more rigid than a DE foil razor, and for some people it provides a better shave, and for me, I just like them because, well, it's another razor, and I like razors. I like shaving, although I wish my beard would grow faster. Some of my friends can grow a beard overnight. They just kind of, and then a beard pops out of them. But this Kai Captain clone, you can tell it's a Kai by the shape, and it's got the scallops, and but it holds the blade in there just as well as anything else. It's pretty good. This is a good quality clone. If you're gonna get one, might as well get a good one. I was at the YMCA this morning. I think one of these days I'll take you with me and we'll do a shave from there. Right now it's kind of crowded and a lot of people there because it's first of the year and everybody's wanting to get in shape. New Year's resolutions and whatnot, I suppose. I've been going for maybe 8 weeks, no, 6 weeks, just walking. There's a walking track there that, when it's weather is bad here in Ohio, which it always is, there's a walking track there at the Y that I can just walk around. And I don't even know how many miles I walk. I just go by time. I go around this indoor track until I get tired, and then I figure that's about enough. Let's put a towel down here because I plan on making a mess. So, use these things just as if you were a straight. I love straights too, in case you hadn't noticed. Now this razor, the blade that was in this was already in it when I found it in the drawer. It's a little bit tuggy. So I suspect I've got a little bit of mileage on it. So if it gets too uncomfortable, I've got the one in Limey here is only got 2 shaves on it, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit more cognizant, maybe. I can keep track of these blades because I keep coming up with razors in the grab drawer that's got blades in them. And when you don't know how many shaves are on them, you're gonna get having to make a judgment every time, and then you're afraid to pull a blade out of circulation. And it's kind of wasteful. So I'll try this year, my New Year's resolution, to try to be a little bit more careful about how many razor blades I have in circulation, because I want to conserve a little bit. These blades aren't as cheap as they used to be. And in the case of my favorite blades, you know, Wismets and Paul Silvers, they may not necessarily be in production anymore. So I want to conserve what I have, but I still use them. First pass, always good. And my beard may be softened. We kind of spent some time sitting in the steam room. I don't know how good it is for you, but I do enjoy sitting in the steam, thinking foggy thoughts, like imagining sitting in mystery novel or something, sitting in the fog, or thinking this is what summertime is like in Key West. The steam was so thick in there, you walk in, you can't see the benches on the other side. So, these ProGuard blades are really nice. Is it ProGuard? I confuse myself. Protouch. That's the Kai version, and Feather is ProGuard. This is an empty, so I can look. So ProGuards are good blades. But lately I've been on a Protouch kind of a kick. My supplier ran out of ProGuards one time when I was gonna order, and so I ordered some Kais. They're just as good. I can't help but think that there's still 15 in a package. Good razors, and the blades are just as good. They're just 2 different companies. And it can give you a terrific shave. You still got to be careful because it's an open blade, but great thing. Now I've got hiccups. Pretty good 2-pass shave, and I'm square into socially acceptable or better. The thing with the old school fine soaps is there's enough post-pass slickness that you can go back and do a little tuning up, and without worrying about slickness. And some of that is also the ProGuard blade. And nickel region here is where it grows in all directions, so I'm gonna be really good shave. I gotta spend more time working on my neck. Let's see how that is. Oh, that's slick as can be. I think just in that little cleanup, I went from pretty good shave to a darn fine shave. Back in the day, that used to be what we would strive for. Our ideal was a darn fine shave. Now, baby butt smooth is what people kind of strive for. I would still caution against chasing after a baby butt smooth shave, and just get the best shave you can and enjoy what you're doing. Throw some variety at your shaves to make it interesting, and that's what makes this an interesting hobby to get into. Thayer's lemon. And then this great fine platinum aftershave, which is their version of Creed Aventus. It doesn't take much of this. This is pretty good. A lot of alcohol, good alcohol hit. And I guess it's about as close as you can get but actually being the right thing. So thank you so much for coming to join me. I'm Major Rich. Find me at shavingcotter.com. If you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're so inclined, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.